It was Christmas 2024, 4:20 a.m. Just as the world was preparing for celebration and joy, a house in a secluded neighborhood which seemed abandoned suddenly lit up. My wife and I, after a long and stressful day at work, decided to spend the holidays in a rented house outside the city. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. A big old house, a beautiful Christmas tree in the corner of the living room, and a fireplace lit to warm the room. It was supposed to be a peaceful first Christmas without any worries. But something about that house didn't quite fit with the rest of the surroundings. Something that started on that very first night, and in the end, changed my life forever. The first night of Christmas was here. The whole family was gathered in the living room, me, my wife, and our 2 kids. The Christmas tree was glowing, gifts were piled up beside it. The soft music of Christmas played from the radio, and the kids were playing around. Everything seemed perfect. But just as I went to the kitchen for dinner, I heard the of the doorbell. It seemed normal enough, since no one should be able to come to the house. No one lived in this neighborhood. I thought maybe someone had mistakenly rung the bell, but when I opened the door, no one was there. The only thing I saw was a small box sitting on the doorstep. A box wrapped in red ribbon. No greeting card, no address, just a box that seemed to belong to no one. I picked it up and took it inside. When I opened it, what I saw made my heart stop. Inside the box was a Christmas doll, exactly like the one I had as a child. But something was wrong with the doll's eyes. Its eyes were staring directly at me, as if it was trying to tell me something. After that night, strange things began to happen. On the second day, we started hearing footsteps from upstairs. But when we went up, we found nothing. I started feeling like something was moving around the house. The Christmas tree was shifted in an odd way. Candles would burn, then automatically go out, as if someone was carefully snuffing them out. My wife told me I was just stressed, and that it was probably nothing. But I knew something was wrong. One night, while we were asleep, I heard whispering voices coming from the living room. At first, I thought I was dreaming. But when I opened my eyes, I saw that the Christmas doll, the one we had put in the box, had strangely moved. It was facing me. Its eyes were still staring directly at me. I decided to tell my wife, but when she came into the room, everything seemed normal again. Nothing seemed out of place. But on the third night, everything changed. While we were asleep, in the middle of the night, I heard footsteps again. This time, the sound was coming from inside the bedroom. I thought maybe my wife had gotten up. When I opened my eyes, I saw that she was still sleeping. I slowly got out of bed and took quiet steps toward the door of the room. But when I opened it, what I saw made my blood run cold. That Christmas doll was standing in the middle of the room, right next to the Christmas tree. Its eyes were bright red, and its mouth was slowly opening and closing, as if it was trying to say something. At that moment, I heard laughter coming from the box that had been left on the stairs. The eerie crackling sound echoed in the room, horrifyingly clear. Christmas will always be with you. Moments later, the house started shaking. The candles snuffed out violently. The Christmas tree flickered, and a huge shadow appeared in the corner of the room. I ran to the door, but it was locked shut. No matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't open. A few days later, when the police investigated the house, they found no sign of my wife. I was alone in the house, and when I looked at that doll, I saw that its eyes were still locked on me, staring right at where I stood.